like we just left the studio.
Oh, bullshit. I'm tired of being at this
I'm tired of being in the studio right now. You know what I'm saying?
2 days on the weekend.
On the week, I lost my weekend dealing with podcasts.
That's me too.
You know what I'm saying?
And as a teacher, yeah.
Y'all was here for an hour yesterday.
We was in here though.
For a while.
We was in here for a while.
I had to get coffee before I came, and then I forgot to fill up, so I pulled up to the POD gas tank OE.
And this is episode 230 of the Pour Horsemen podcast. You may have seen a special episode in your feed that went out this morning. We were fortunate enough. Shout out to Kiana, actually. I'm going to give her the propers because she set it up for us. I tried to blow it multiple times, not connecting with the people from the reading.
Yeah,
I tried to blow it. Yeah, it was on me.
It was.
I messed it up.
She was at the house. She was like, "Yeah, LP is really messing up y'all."
I was messing it up. I was really messing it up.
And then we get here. He's like, "Man, so send me the information."
Man, I got a family.
I did.
I got a family, man. Like sometimes, I'm not gonna talk about it. We'll do that on Patreon about how your family doesn't want you to prosper.
Oh my God!
Hey, no, that's a real thing though.
We're gonna talk about it on Patreon.
That's a real
Not
thing.
the people you stay in the house with.
Yeah, the ones that live with you.
Oh,
Not your
man.
immediate
Come on.
family.
Yeah, the kids.
I was about to say like my mom.
They ain't even asked to be
Yeah,
here.
they did.
Oh,
Yeah, my daughter's definitely like, I want him. That's what happened. But we got a special guest today.
Yes,
Casey, please.
It's episode 230. This kind of like now you really just got beat to the punch in one day because you was gonna be our first author here, but apparently the young lady,
The criminal.
the criminal yesterday, the Chuck E. Cheese bandit, she has written a book, and so she beat you by one day, literally. But we have author here, Pierre. I just call you Pierre. No, bro.
wait.
Because he a nigga named Pierre.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then I see his book.
You should just go by Pierre,
Bro,
really.
First off,
The comedian named Pierre, right?
Oh,
it's
buddy from
How to be a player. Yeah.
Damn, you got beat to the punch twice.
Building me up, got
Beat to the punch.
Brother Pierre, please give yourself a proper introduction.
No,
to your-
hold on, my bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to
Author
Casey,
of
back to
The
Casey.
Flight of the Phoenix, author of Down Through Love,
heavy.
one of the few blacks I know that's an actual soccer fan, not just World Cup time, like all throughout.
I don't know too many, but we got a black in here that I bet is a soccer fan.
A
But
black.
no, but
A black, by the
like
way.
UK is.
Oh yeah, he's an England black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so it's
saying?
different. Okay.
It's different.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He got cross colors on. He got he
But
black
he said,
though.
but it's a difference though. That's their culture.
There are different blacks in the world. There are.
In America,
You have the blacks,
Yeah.
and you have blacks,
Straight up.
and you
straight
also
up.
have the others, which
You fit right into the pod.
Right,
See,
you know
I
what
knew
I'm
that would
saying?
work. Yeah. So
So yes,
Yeah.
we got our brother Pierre here. Nigga named Pierre, cuz.
please give yourself an introduction, sir. Camera on you,
That's
and your
gangster.
camera's doing literally right in the
I
middle.
appreciate that. I'll take that camera. So it's more than Pierre, Harry Bernard, Pierre Simon Jr., all the governments, the government. Pierre Simon, happy to be here.
Harry, wait, say it one more time.
Yeah, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Harry, that's the white side. Bernard,
Black.
Pierre, black, the black.
Yeah.
Simon Jr.
Why you got so many names, yo? Are you a law firm?
Man, look, man.
you a law firm?
They couldn't decide.
Simons and Associates.
But I like how he did it on his book. It's H.B. Pierre Simon
Ooh,
Jr.
got him.
That's some W.E.B. Du Bois shit.
Yeah, it was something. You got to get the alphabet.
Yeah. That's good. I like
got
that.
more alphabets than the LGBT.
Oh, easy, does it?
You the alphabet
Oh,
king.
come on.
cuz.
Man. It's easy now.
High dad suit.
But please give yourself a proper introduction.
Yes.
Start out with where people can find you.
Yeah,
And then we're going to jump right into stuff.
Yeah, so I keep where you can find me very simple. Mr. Pierre Simon on all platforms. MrPierreSimon, all platforms. Follow immediately or you're canceled. Introduction, world traveler, father, two-time author, two-time best-selling author. Love my family, love to live the dream, looking for the next vacation. living the dream.
I kind of felt like he threw in that "love my family" as a shot at me. You know what I'm saying? I kind of
Why
felt
would that slight you?
because I just was talking about how my family didn't want me to prosper.
But you were talking about
And
the
he
kids.
talking about he love his family.
But
Like
you don't love your family?
I mean, I might. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what love is.
he threw in the love, like down through love.
Ooh, heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Like that
Is that
kind of
the
hurt me a
down
little
through
bit.
love plight? Just falling in and out of
No,
love?
it's not though. It's not. And I knew that question was gonna come, so I prepared for like 364 days. A saved one. That is not what the book is about.
Mm.
But we're gonna talk about that. I know we're gonna get to
We
it.
we don't want to start with the
Yeah,
book
yeah.
immediately.
It's the
Yeah.
origin story.
You want the
just
origin?
of you.
I wanna
Origin
know
story of you writing.
No.
Oh.
I want to know,
Okay.
out of the 4 names, what made you just go by Pierre?
Yeah, so remember the last one is Junior.
Yes.
So I am a junior. The only time I get called all my names when I was younger, obviously when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Right, for sure.
It's a custom in my family that the first son gets a name for meaning.
Okay.
My dad's name for meaning is Sonny. That means strength, a leader.
Mhm.
My name for meaning is Pierre. Pierre means a rock, a strong place. And so we just believe, words have power, names have power. So you give someone a name for meaning and it filters into who they are.
Gotcha.
So that's what we do in my family. My son has a name for meaning. His name is Nooney, which means strong, rock, hard place, not easily broken.
Is he like a second?
Nah.
Gotcha.
Elijah Pierre Simon.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
your family, y'all do this on the regular.
Every
Dude.
birth, it's like every 18 years, but yeah.
My family bullshit. They just gave me a name. Fuck.
Wait, hold on. Camera off Phil. What is the meaning of Phil?
Man, I don't know. I don't even want to fucking find out.
The beginning of
the name of the
Adelphia.
episode is Family Feud. Good job.
I was
crap.
named after Keenan Ivory Wayans.
That is the saddest shit ever.
I was named after a white dude from Gunsmoke.
Yeah,
Heavy.
because they thought I was
swear.
supposed to be a girl. Like
Oh,
literally
okay,
until
okay.
I came out.
They
And
didn't have sonogram back then? Or?
no, they just didn't do it.
Oh,
Like my
heavy.
mom just like in so much belief that she was due a girl.
Oh wow.
And they thought I was gonna be the girl, and I came out with a dingaling, and she was
And
upset.
Living Color was on.
And a living, no, not a living color.
Low down?
I'm gonna
no.
get you, sucker.
I'ma get you, sucker, yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
And she named me after King.
heavy.
That's
Yeah.
one of the most ridiculous stories
Yeah,
I've ever heard. Like, I mean,
He
like,
told that before.
I've
Wow.
never heard it that way.
But they had all girl clothes, everything.
That's
they just
wild.
literally thought I was supposed to be the girl.
But hold on, question. Was it on in the hospital? Like, where was it on?
That I don't know.
Because
I don't
I've
know.
never seen a TV in the delivery room.
I don't know. It may have been like
They
something
probably in the waiting
like
room.
Probably in the waiting room or
something, you know what
some
I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
But she said that was like the last thing she saw. And that's what she just came up with. And then
Wow.
like Canaan with the Bible. So
Right.
she kind of put that in there, but it's really
But it was it was the way he spelled it with two E's.
yeah.
That's what did it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
everybody else was 20.
Yeah, you don't want to be the same. You want
Yeah,
to be a little different.
So
You know.
some kind of significance to that.
So back to your origin story question.
That's why I wanted to know why he go by Pierre with all those names.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I'm a junior. Pierre just stuck,
Mhm.
I don't really look like a Harry. I can assure you,
I
y'all
don't think
haven't met
anybody
many
looks
black
like a Harry.
hairs.
That's true.
No.
I'd like of a white
I
man
know
with
some
red hair.
Harolds. I know some
Harold.
Harolds.
Some Harold.
Harold
That
Chicken.
Joe, Harold Melvin and the
Harold.
Blue Notes or some shit like that, wasn't that?
I mean, I know some Harolds.
But wasn't it?
Harrison,
wasn't that like an
Harold.
artist, Harold Melvin?
Yeah.
Possibly. I think
Yeah.
you should have went with Harold.
Harold Minor.
Well, I can't
Harold
just
Minor.
Harold Minor.
Baby,
Baby
Baby
Hey.
Jordan. Baby Jordan.
That nigga wasn't no joke.
That's what they call
Hey,
it.
Yeah.
Harold
That's what
Minor
they
had
call
back.
I know.
I
But
couldn't just change the name though, because I was like 2 days old. I couldn't just change the name. Like it was already on the
No,
birth
for
certificate
sure.
once I learned to write. So,
I mean, people do change their name.
True.
Yeah, I'm
Chad
inspired. I'm
Johnson
inspired.
changed his name to Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
And that's not even right.
No, it's not.
Spanish for 85.
It's not.
Like that was crazy.
That's definitely not right for Spanish.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
He definitely feels Spanish one like me.
1000%.
Or it never went.
That's true.
That's
Also
probably
possible.
what happened.
Also possible.
So when did the writing come about?
Mm.
Like were you just like a kid, just writing down essays? What made you just say I'm gonna be an author?
Never wanted to be an author.
Mm.
It's like a singer. You ever seen a singer? As soon as you find out that they can sing, someone says, "Oh, sing something for me." singers don't love to always sing. It's just a part of who they are.
Yeah.
So I started writing just randomly. A situation happened that I witnessed in Santa Cruz, California, sitting on the pier, having lunch, and I just witnessed this event. I said, oh, let me write some of this down. Boom. Wrote a little bit down. Thought about it a couple of days, wrote a little bit more down. Kept writing a little bit more down. I was like, wait a minute. I might have something here. Let me see if it'll mesh together. And from there, man, honestly, it was just inspiration over and over. I mean, this book here that we're going to talk about, I dreamt this book. I dreamt the concept of the book. Now, I did mentor a young child that fed into the catalyst of the book, but I dreamt a lot of this book, and every night I would wake up from the dream, write a little bit, and then go back to sleep. So that's how it happened.
Now, did somebody tell you that you were good, or you just said, nah, this sounds good to me, I'm gonna just go with it?
Nah, as you all know, our community is not known for writing books.
For sure.
That's a fact, Jack.
But we got those historic,
Facts.
right? And I'm talking about world-renowned guys that are black.
World-renowned. And the thing is, I wish that we would actually feed more into the arts, because if you think about it, there aren't too many communities like ours.
Straight up.
As innovative, as creative.
Straight up.
I mean, look at anything that we put our hands to, we excel at. It doesn't matter what it is. And so when I see young kids getting into the arts, and I see young kids getting into writing, painting, music, production, like, they always excel. So no one said I was good at it. No one said I was bad at it. I learned a ton along the way, but it's been a fun process, and we're going to keep it going.
You originally from Houston?
Houston, Texas.
What high school you go to?
Westfield High School.
Ooh.
They got to see me.
Can you hoop?
Nah, I play football.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. But I can air hoop. You know when you like walk around the house?
Oh, no doubt.
And you
Thomas Shepard.
Everybody MVP Tommy Shepard. Yeah, all of us are MVP.
1,000%. And you can't see me.
What position football?
Cornerback.
Okay. If you were playing in these games right now, who would your game be like on the football field?
I gotta give Revis. I gotta go back to Darrell Revis.
So you hold down a whole side of the field.
Locking it down. I'm going Darrell Revis.
I like that. I like that.
You gotta believe in yourself. And now I did have one rule when I played at the University of Houston. I had one rule.
They might be #1 basketball again because Alabama just lost.
I mean, come on.
Oh, you beat Alabama.
I seen
We might be #1 there too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say the rule on the podcast. What's the rules for the podcast?
You can say anything.
You can say anything.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, in that case, I just had one rule when I played cornerback at U of H. I will not be scored on by a white receiver.
Yes.
You thought that was detrimental?
Yeah.
She's racist. So, I mean,
Definitely.
you can say
Definitely
he's Dr. Umar.
That's a disclaimer for that.
That's mild.
That's light.
Man,
Last week was
last
tough.
week we could have got
I was over here sweating.
And it wasn't nothing racist, but I had this partner growing
Edelman
up.
might have got you, though.
Well, it's funny you say that because I played against Edelman's protege. You remember Danny Amendola, who went to the Woodlands. I played against Danny Amendola in high school. His dad was at Westfield. His dad was our defensive coordinator.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
At Westfield. And so there is a photo of Edelman trying to mouse me, and I couldn't let it happen. It wasn't going to happen.
Pass interference.
1,000%. 1,000%.
You couldn't let him score.
And unsportsmanlike
That boy was cold.
And unsportsmanlike conduct. All of it.
He went to Kent State, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amendola.
No, Texas. Amendola went to Kent State.
Yeah, West went to
Amendola went to Kansas State.
No, he didn't go to a top school.
He went to a small school.
He went to a small school.
But
Which one did Edelman go to?
He went to. One of them went to Tech. Who went to Tech?
We'll have to look. But either way,
we'll look it up.
But he was a bad boy, though.
But we do appreciate the fact that you did not allow him to score.
Yeah.
Because there was a highlight of you getting mossed by Amendola or who was the other one you said?
Well, West.
Edelman.
I didn't play with West though.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because if you play with Welker might have got you.
Well, he wasn't a mouse, but he would have.
Because Welker was cold until he started getting the concussions.
He was cold.
It took them concussions.
Amendola was nice too.
They was
They was just all shifty.
Bro, Amendola had.
They wasn't like boss
you're right.
people. They was the
was
shifty type.
They could run routes.
They run routes.
He had
really
a
good.
43-inch vertical in high school, bro.
Wow.
And
Damn.
I'm not talking about the kind where they lower their shoulder to the test. No, he had a true 43-inch vertical. Danny Amendola was cold. You
Yeah.
heard it here first.
No,
No, bro.
He was cold when he played for the Lions, and he was on his last leg.
Sure was.
And
cold.
so he still rock with us. But
You-
I'm just saying, like, as far as they type in the league, they were more like just a shifty,
Yeah,
you know, the
slot
pest
shifty,
type. You know what I'm
5
saying?
in, 5 out.
Yeah.
You know,
Cut
and take
block
it for
you.
12.
Yo,
cut block
yak.
life out of you.
They get yak.
Don't get yet.
So
They was
Yours at the
drinking?
kitchen.
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, yours after kids.
Make sure-
My bad. My
See,
bad.
that's
My
why I
bad.
had to
I
throw
know.
it in
I know.
there.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, back to writing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We were talking about that. My bad. Yeah.
Was that more of an outlet for you, or was it more your creative expression? Because we had the writer and director on just yesterday
Yeah.
of the reading, and his conversation with us was more like, I was writing as an escape of where I lived and what I was going through.
Yeah.
Like he had hinted to, like, maybe my situation wasn't the best, so I wrote scenarios that I didn't exist in.
Right.
What is writing for you?
Yeah, writing for me, you know, I wake up at 5 a.m. And I sit there and just live in that moment. When I pick up the pen, and I don't even write, like, type on the computer. Like, I literally pick up the pen and I actually write on paper.
That's good.
I wake up at 5, I have my coffee, and I just live in that moment. What writing does is it allows me to marry the change that I want the world to become, as well as how I'm going to portray the how. So a lot of times when you read books, people always, even especially self-help books, they always tell you the what, but they very rarely show you the how. And if you're not taking those two sides of the coin and delivering that in a way that people can actually understand, digest, and utilize, then what are you actually doing? So for me, it's I know what I want to be when it's all said and done. Look, from the moment we were born, we were destined to die. So I know while I'm here, I want to change lives, influence lives. And so writing allows me to do that in a way that people can comprehend it. They can see themselves in the stories that I write. So
This brother's well spoken.
bro, I did not. When I first met this dude,
come on,
For real, bro.
I did not know any of this.
bro. We were drinking. That's not
That's-
fair, bro.
that's
We
how I
were
met
smoking
you.
hookah. We were
That's
drinking.
how I met you.
Boy was
Drinking.
stole, like he was, hey, can't see what was happening.
But you got everybody got a different
no,
mode.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I remember he was like, he wrote a book, and I was like, what? I was just thrown off like, nigga, what you talking about? But then he was like, I literally published a book, and then I bought the book, and then I'm reading it. I was like, man, this is wild. And then just hearing him speak about,
bro,
you know,
that's-
the concept of the new one.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, he
that is
speak like
wild.
a Pierre.
Nah, for sure he
He
does.
sounds like if
He
I,
does. He does.
If I was to give him a name,
It would be Pierre would
might be right.
Y'all probably don't remember. He was at our Christmas party.
No, I remember.
Yeah,
that's why I remember.
That's why I
reading.
remember your ass. From.
Yeah, I met him at
And I was clean too, by the way.
No,
I
no
want to
doubt.
make sure that's out there. I was clean. I was fresh. I was definitely fresh.
I remember that. I was
want to
like,
make sure
yeah,
that's
okay, I
noted for
remember
the
that.
record.
That was that was that prospect?
No,
he was at
Prospect.
Prospect.
No,
Yeah.
not Prospect.
No.
When we was on
Oh,
that
at the
north
local scene.
side.
Local-
Yes,
Yeah,
local-
yeah, okay,
Where's
yeah.
the stenographer? I want that noted for the record. I was clean. I want that noted.
So did he tell you he can write?
Case?
He can write.
Now I know he can shoot shots backwards. That I know.
That man can write. He just, I don't know if, he developed his style of, there's different styles of writing.
It's different styles. I
But
did not
that
know
man,
that.
grammar and all that shit, he can write.
I did not know
So
that.
I
I
was
wouldn't
just-
doubt it.
Yeah. So
So a collab is coming up.
I don't know.
I can do
Like,
all
I'm just
things
saying,
through
are
Christ
you
that strengthens
inspired?
me.
Oh,
You feel
man.
me?
2.0.
Philippians 4:13.
Oh, wow, heavy. Was that Ephesians? What was that?
Philippians
Ooh,
4:13. That's his name in my phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for that, brother. I really do.
Yeah, you need all the
Hey,
prayer.
collab coming up, man. You heard it here.
Okay, so from your first book,
Yeah.
kind of give some people some backstory on how that first book came about before we jump it down through.
Yeah. So the first book, I was 25 years old. It was the year of our Lord, 2012. And I was sitting and
hold on, I never heard
That's
that.
how Pierre's talk, bro.
Nah, that's tough.
Our brother from England. Hold on. Our brother from England that's here.
Yeah, I'm
Watching
not
Lord of the
talking
Rings.
No, it's not Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. Our brother from England. He
That's tough,
He brought a dragon egg for a gift for us today. It's gonna be on the table.
Hey, he know what he doing,
Nah,
man.
he do. He
He
tough.
know what he doing.
Yeah, you tough, bro.
Add this to PRSimon.com.
Some ladies like that type of stuff.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Use of the year, Lord.
20 and 23.
Oh,
You
man,
said it wrong. 20 and
You said it
12.
wrong.
How I'm supposed to say
You
it?
gotta put the accent on it too.
It's the year of our Lord. It's the
And
year
you
of our
can't just
Lord.
say 2012. You have to say 20 and 12.
It's the year of
That's
our
tough.
Lord.
Heavy.
Look,
Man, them ladies go
Year
like
of our
that.
Lord, 20 and 12.
right now, if you go out, you you dress like Ron Harper, so you can be like, in the year of 20 and 23, in the year of our Jordan.
But he said it with a straight face.
This is the Jordan.
Oh,
But anyway, go ahead.
Apologize. All right, we just went off with a 2-minute tangent. My bad. That's
No,
on
you
me.
good.
That
That's
was
a
on
part
me.
of the podcast. You know that. You
Yes,
know
I
that.
do. That was on me. So
Oh my.
it was 2012, and so I was living in California, solo dolo, no family, no friends. I had just moved there, Texas boy living in Cali, red state all the way to blue state. I woke up one morning. I said, I'm gonna go to Santa Cruz, just have lunch on the pier, do something different. I get to Santa Cruz, I'm having lunch, and I literally watched the circle of life happen right in front of me. So watch this, it's the greatest story. Fisherman pulls in his boat. He starts cleaning his fish, cutting the heads off, cutting the tails off. And as he's cleaning the fish, you got a band of seals pulling up, so they can eat. You have seagulls flying in, band of seals pulling up. You got seagulls flying in so they can eat because he's throwing the head and the fish tails to the animals. And I'm like, wow, this is epic. Man catches the fish, man eats the fish, discards the piece he doesn't eat. The animals eat that. It's a real circle of life. As I'm watching this, I see these 2 little seagulls sitting outside the fray. So they don't get into it lest they be consumed by the other animals. And I'm like, wow, they're really being patient. Okay, let me just watch this. So he finished cleaning the fish, and then the seals disbanded. The seagulls flew off, and then these 2 little birds, they flew onto the boat and looking for food. It took them about 10, 15 minutes. I'm just watching this, and they found this little head of a redfish that had clipped the bow. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? That right there, patience is a virtue. They waited their turn. They didn't want to get beat up by the other animals. They waited. They got food now. Great. As they're eating this fish, a big seagull swoops down, basically takes their fish and basically says, get back. This is mine. This belongs to me. I'm like, damn, that sucks. They start squawking at each other, basically saying like, damn, bro, why you wasn't watching for the big seagulls? I didn't know what they were saying, but that's what they looked like they were saying. And so I'm like, what's gonna happen next? But one of them, he flies off. I'm like, damn, okay. Well, the other one, he hops back on the boat. Now he's searching for 10, 15 minutes. He finds another fish head that missed the bow. And now I'm thinking to myself, what is he gonna do differently this time than last time? Is he gonna learn from his mistake of eating out in the open? He took the fish head underneath and started just bam, grubbing, cooking. And he was eating and then looking up like this, making sure nobody was coming. Bam, he eat again. And it hit me at that moment. We're often taught that patience is a virtue, but that's false. Patience is not a virtue. The true virtue of patience is when you've been patient and the situation continues to spiral toward the negative. What you do then and how you learn from the past, that is what determines the virtuous nature of your patience.
Man,
that's one of the most incredible stories.
Wait. I got one question, please. Can I get it out?
Oh, go ahead.
What strand?
That's what I was going to say.
What strand?
And he used list, dispel.
No.
What?
This is one of the most incredible stories.
Yeah,
Made you sit there.
That's how the Bible was written.
Nah, for real, bro. It had
Exactly
to
how
be.
Genesis
Like,
was
I
written.
told you I was the year of our Lord 20 and 12.
Hold on, Pierre. Your phone didn't ring.
Give it to Phil.
Your phone didn't ring or nothing during this whole cycle.
The whole
That was
time.
38 minutes of watching
Bro, I was
2
eating,
seagulls,
bam,
baby seagulls at that,
babies.
navigate trauma,
Bam.
first off, and then find their way to a meal. That should have been the Lion King.
And then abandonment.
That should have been the Lion King.
Can you feel?
It was abandonment too.
If y'all don't go buy this book right now, look,
Man.
one of the most incredible stories.
One of the seagulls
Shit
left.
should have been on National
He got
Geographic.
out.
One of the seagulls left.
He got out.
Like that was probably number 2. And like just from you saying that, I got all the imagery.
All the imagery.
Number 1
That's
forever is gonna be that goddamn lizard going across that valley of snakes. You know that video, that lizard.
Oh yeah.
And then his partner is all the way up at the top waiting on him.
buddy. That's imagery. That's imagery.
But dog, that was
that was pretty incredible.
insane.
That was
yeah,
nice.
that's when I started writing the first book, man. And
Shit,
I was
I wrote too.
we gotta
Man, I
start.
would've started
Like that
smoking
really
crack.
motivated me. I was like, we may have something here. You said what? Oh, come on.
That'll keep it to myself.
Hey, you should have made that a series too.
Dog, that should be on
Pierre
National
on the Pier.
Geographic.
Oh,
bro.
Pierre on the pier.
Pierre on the pier.
collab
God.
coming up.
That
In the year
shit
of our
nice.
Lord 20 and 24 on the way.
So that spawned the first book.
That spawned the first book. Yeah.
Okay. So then what's
Oh, my bad. Damn, circling back.
Big
Your
bad.
story, The Flight of the Phoenix.
Yeah, come through.
Man, that's cold.
What?
Cold,
why did
cuz.
you just catch it now though?
No, The
Bro,
Flight of the Phoenix
bro,
with
you
that
bought-
story.
You bought the
I know,
book.
but you
You've
just
seen
caught
the
it, though.
title.
Yes, though, but it's just now hearing the story
What
like
strand?
that.
What strand? Yeah, we all caught that. Like, what are you doing?
Ah, nah, bro.
we caught that.
Yeah.
It went over my head. The Flight of the Phoenix.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't name it The Flight of the Seagull. It don't have
Yeah,
the
that
same
don't work.
ring.
That don't work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
It
that
don't
don't
have the same,
Or the Flight
jazz
of the
to it.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
got
Flight of the
boomed.
Bumblebee, yeah. Flight
Yeah.
of the Bumblebee.
Nah, Bumblebees go hard.
Yeah,
though.
we Marvel fans, so the Phoenix is like the top tier.
So I'm a Marvel
character.
fan too now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. Easy now. Because, you know, I'm
No, yeah.
I'm a
me
big-
and
I'm a-
me 1, 2, and 3 Marvel fans.
Yeah, I don't
He
give a
is super
fuck.
Okay, what is
I don't give a fuck about
we
none of
can
that
make
shit,
this
bro.
real easy.
Yeah.
The best Marvel movie right now.
Right now,
The best Marvel movie created. And
Endgame.
No.
Infinity War and Endgame.
Infinity War
Yeah.
is better than Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone
And
said that.
Endgame-
It's close though.
Endgame got the
It's
best
not a
scene.
landslide.
It's close. It's not a landslide, but
It's
it's
not a
close.
landslide.
Endgame got the best scene, but Infinity War
Infinity
is
War
the
is
best.
the best
I
one.
have one more question.
I agree with
Now,
KC.
we're going to cross over a little bit from DC and Marvel.
DC sucks.
Greatest villain of all times. And don't
Joker.
false.
Who? Thanos?
Bane. Easily. Victory has defeated you.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
had the
but see,
best
but Bane
quotes.
had the best.
He had the
yeah.
best
He had the best
He was
quotes.
also
But no,
cold.
Joker, he's
Joker.
legend.
And
He's
Bane-
legend.
and Bane.
He's legend.
I'm not in disagreement. It's not a landslide.
And I like the fact that
it's
'cause
not a landslide.
I personally like Bane because
I like
I'm gonna
Bane.
put the camera on me.
I told you to be Bane for Halloween.
I'm under the impression that
I've been told this.
I'm
nigga
under
that.
the impression that Batman is weak as fuck. Because
I would
there ain't
agree.
no way nobody with no superpowers can beat me up.
He ain't got no
proved-
superpowers.
But
Both
that's what I'm
of 'em
saying.
ain't got none.
That's why I'm saying a big dude is gonna put hands on Batman in real life.
Nigga said-
Bane proved that for me.
But you heard what he said.
money
The
make you so
actuality of
powerful?
the seed.
Exactly.
Powerful agents. to be
Exactly.
initiated.
And to fulfill Roger Gould's destiny.
But we are initiated.
All right.
What is that? My favorite though when he put that karate chop on the mic.
Do you feel?
When he said, "No, I'm in charge."
Do you feel?
in charge?
The money? What does that mean?
I paid you a small fortune,
And this
and that
gives
gives
you-
you some kind of power over me.
Yeah.
What does that mean? nigga?
Bane might be the best. Bane might be the
Nah,
best.
he's legend.
It's
Joker.
close.
He's legend.
It's close,
Joker,
Bro,
cuz.
come on, bro.
It's
You know
close.
what? I'm not going.
All right.
Don't give me a shit.
Second book.
Okay.
Second book.
That's a
All
good
right.
segment. Good.
How do we get to the second book?
Yeah, so from Bane to the second book is so I wrote 6 books over the course of 10 years. So oftentimes people ask me, how long did it take you to write a book? And it's a difficult question because
And y'all made him smoke a hookah?
they made me smoke. Nah, I can't lie.
This dude stayed with a hookah.
Whoa!
Nah, see, he came out here talking about his partner. See, you got the Atlanta guy in here.
No,
You got the Atlanta guy in here. He walking out.
My partner TJ will smoke the oxygen out of the hookah.
Damn.
I've seen TJ smoke the hydrogen molecules out the hookah.
Damn.
Like, bro,
Nigga
you go
lungs
past the
good.
hookah, every time you go past the hookah, I just got it. You had 12 songs. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
So I wrote 6 books over the course of 10 years, but what I did not want to do was force the writing. The biggest mistake writers make is trying to finish. trying to finish the book. Don't try to finish the book. Write the book. So I only write when I feel inspired. If I start writing and I'm inspired and then it goes away and I've written one sentence, put the pen down, because then you're forcing it if you don't. But as I was in San Francisco, California, I mentored a young child by the name of Peyton. Peyton has Down syndrome. And he was the catalyst or the motivation behind this book, because I saw this beautiful child that didn't have a father, never looking down on himself, never feeling sorry for himself. But the thing about a child is, whether they know it or not, they always want the love of the parents. And that goes to you right there. I know you said, to the family. They always.
He's a beautiful family man, bro. That's just his.
So it's funny enough, when people see the title of the book, Down Through Love, I've asked several people, what do you think the book is about? And inevitably, they always say something to effect of, somebody who's been broken up with, my gal done cheated on me with 2-3 of my partners, or,
Man, 3 is a lot.
Three is heavy. 3 is heavy.
I mean, you might be able to get past 1.
Yeah, 3 is heavy. 3 is heavy. Not the whole podcast, just 3. That's heavy. But it's not about that. Down Through Love is about a young. Down Through Love is about a man by the name of Peyton Love who has Down syndrome.
Okay.
Because his father left him when he was young, because he had Down syndrome, he has what is called mosaic Down syndrome, which some people refer to it as high functioning. But as I did my research and learned the community, they don't actually like that. But they are extremely, what some would say, normal. But they do have Down syndrome. But he worked his entire life to collect awards and trophies and accolades to one day find his father to prove his worth. Now, there are so many people, especially in our generation, that grew up in single households, and they still want the love of that opposing parent. And so that fed into the book. Peyton ultimately finds his father and is still cast out. But he has to forgive his father in order to not only save himself, but to save his father as well. So it's a story of forgiveness, a story of hope, a story of love, but it's also a story of realizing that you are enough. So often we look out for others to give us that admiration or that love or that you can do it or cheering in the stands, when in truth, the only person that we truly need is the person we see looking in the mirror every day. You have to build that person up and be your biggest advocate. So that was the catalyst of the book. And when I published it, the only 2 people in the world to get a free copy is Peyton's mom and Peyton. And it was a beautiful thing because 10 years ago, I told his mother that I was going to write his story, and to bring that to fruition. I know Casey's going to talk about the word fruition in a second. To bring that to fruition was just a beautiful thing.
I'm good on that one. I know that one.
You know that one.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. Let's just roll with it.
To bring it forward. Make it happen.
No doubt.
Yeah.
To bring it to life.
Yeah, bring it to life.
Okay. So what can we expect from you then? Like, I know you're on a signing tour.
Yeah.
And, thank you for gracing us with an interview today.
Thank y'all for having me.
What can we expect from you 10 years from now?
Yeah, so I am on a book tour, my second book tour right now. I believe 7 cities. And we're adding international stops this year, or this tour. We're going to Dublin, gonna backdoor to London. We have Dallas, Austin, Atlanta, DC. And we kicked off with Houston. Had to kick off with the City of Purple Sprite. But in 10 years, so I actually wrote the movie script of this book prior to writing the book in 2019. And I send it to all the right people. I know who I want to play which role. But because of the pandemic, we had to put the movie script on hold and the casting and everything. And the publisher thought it'd be a great idea to go ahead and turn it into a book first. And then we'll come back as it begins to build notoriety. And then we'll cast the movie. So in 10 years, I believe I'll have 6 or 7 books published, 2 movie scripts to which I will act in both of them.
Oh, you acting too?
Well, I'm gonna have like a side role, like a barista at Starbucks or something.
Gotcha.
Not like a
not a name role.
Like
Kenya Burris. Kenya Ain't it?
Right, King Burris.
He does that.
like,
Except Black AF, he was himself.
Yeah, but what you call him started that? Singleton.
Singleton used to do that too.
used to do that.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Stan perfected it though.
Yeah.
Buddy do it too. What's his name? The one that just did Thor, the newest Thor, Tiki, whatever.
My man. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
trash.
It was trash.
But he throws.
Oh, stop it! I'm not.
It wasn't bad to me.
They didn't put their leg.
Quentin Tarantino does it too. Like
Tarantino.
Yeah.
But he
He
actually
gives up
acts.
main roles though sometimes.
Well, he does. Yeah.
And he actually kills some of them shits.
I'm not gonna say kills.
Yeah.
Assaults.
Pulp Fiction, he was solid.
Assaults the role. He doesn't.
Pulp
kill.
Fiction, he was solid.
Yeah, he was good in that one.
No,
But not-
Dust Till Dawn. What was when he was?
Dust Till Dawn, he was solid.
But
That
look
was
at,
a scary-
Look at what y'all are saying. Solid, and that's fine. It's good. It's okay to be solid in the role, but not kills.
Cuz be writing nigga just to like say it.
No, bro. Dust Till Dawn.
Inglourious
I was
Basterds, he did that.
scared
And in
Tarantino.
Django.
And in Django.
Okay, Django.
He's a
Django, he wrote
Latin
nigga like 3,000 times. They tried to tell him to trim it. He's like, no, that's how they talk in there. I was
Bro,
like, come on.
Django is one of the greatest movies, and I can quote it from top to bottom.
Yeah, it is.
We had
great.
the body double.
The body
Django
double,
yesterday.
She's the one that beat you as the first author.
I like how you keep bringing it up, Casey. I let it roll off the shoulder like 4 times, but you keep hitting me with it. Yes, I know.
keep hitting you with that.
But it was impromptu, like, cause we had already had you playing, and I was like, damn, we got the first author. And then like this, like it happened suddenly, like earlier this week. Hey, we're gonna have to do it on Saturday because that's the only time. And then they premieres Wednesday. And then she hit us. We didn't even know she was an author, but she was like, yeah, I published a book. And I was like, damn.
That's heavy. But you know what? Is she black?
Yeah.
Then she win in my book.
That's good.
She win in my book.
So if she was white, what was you gonna say?
He would have got Edelman. And that would have been that Edelman moment.
No, I want all for the record. I want all authors to win.
All authors matter.
All authors matter. Okay. I'm focused.
All of them?
Joe
All
Biden.
authors matter?
All authors matter. Yes, I do believe all authors matter. However,
Do you believe in critical race theory?
we'll get there. I want my community to win.
What does that mean?
Oh,
Damn, you've been in the gym too much, bro. You should know what critical race theory is.
I heard it, but what? Like, break it down.
It's a graduate
Break it
program
down.
based on studying the racial impacts that have happened to us. But they say it's happening in K through 12, and it's not. It's like PhD level shit.
Yeah.
So
I want all authors to win, but I will always want my community to win first.
got you. That's a good answer.
And that's not against any other communities, because every other community, they keep it in house.
Straight up.
We have to start keeping our stuff in house, and it's okay for us to want us to win first. There's nothing wrong with that.
Straight up.
No,
Straight up. Straight up.
Quick question before you get out of here. So you are a storyteller. That's how you write?
Yeah. So the first book was self-help,
Okay.
which is a little different than writing fiction.
Yeah.
So fiction, you write chronologically, but you also feed in side stories that are going down the same exact path. With self-help, you write on, here is what I want. If I could put into one sentence what I want the audience to know, here is that one sentence. And I'm going to write chapters which support that one sentence. So Flight of the Phoenix was about living forward, controlling what you can control. So there's a chapter, what is versus what if. The only difference between those two phrases is 2 letters. And so you cannot change what if. You cannot alter the past. You can learn from it. So if you transition that time, energy, and focus to what is, then you can learn from the past, live in the present, and forge a better future.
Man, his brother cold.
Nah, bro,
His
he
brother
tough.
cold.
You tough, Pierre. I ain't know that, bro. I met you drinking too.
Oh, come on.
And for you to sit up here and
Straight up.
break this
Real
down
talk.
and talk. PJ introduced me to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah, you get PJ.
Years ago. And so for you to sit here and talk with this, I mean, bro,
you gotta
tough,
be.
bro.
I believe balance is key.
You gotta have some duality.
You have to be
You do.
able to do both. Now, I'm not talking about switching.
No, we know what you're saying. You gotta
Right.
be able to do both.
You got to be able to do both. Like, you have to be a chameleon, and you also have to know your audience. Look, we're gonna sign books. We're gonna have a great time. But when it's time to rage and celebrate,
Straight up.
we're going to the moon, one-way ticket, no return flight.
Where can people find the book? When will it be available for purchase? And then if anyone else wants to get in contact with you, how do they do it?
Yeah. So let me go and pick this up. Down Through Love. It is available on all platforms. That's freezingpress.com. That's my publisher. Shout out to them for 2 published books, 4 more coming on the way. Down Through Love is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Nook, Kobo, Kindle, iBooks, Google Books. Hell, you can hit me in the DM.
Audio?
You gonna do audio?
So I'm gonna do an audio.
You should. With your voice.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an audio, but I'm gonna do it as a re-release.
Okay, because if you do
of both
that,
the books.
we are partners with Audible.
Yeah, we are.
Anybody who this is an ad right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyone who
Run that shit.
Yeah, the ad is running right now.
Yeah,
Just so you know, the ad is running right now.
Yeah.
And you get a free month for using code The Pour Horsemen.
Yeah.
It will. We'll be looking toward the end of the year to re-release it as an audiobook, but it's basically available anywhere. If they want to get in contact with me, it's still, again, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the platforms, MrPierreSimon.com. In fact, that's my website, MrPierreSimon.com, or all my handles are Mr. Pierre Simon. So ultimately, what I want people to know is when they read this book, they're going to see themselves in several situations. And they're going to be able to think back to times where they had to overcome what some may deem the impossible.
Straight up.
Overcome the impossible and forge your possible. I always said, in fact, I said in the first book that if you look at the word impossible, you break it up, it actually can read I'm possible. So you have the choice.
This nigga is cold.
Of how
Yeah,
you
you
look
cold.
at it.
Yeah, you cold,
You got the
Pierre.
choice.
This.
I can't lie, bro.
Man, look.
Hold on.
We didn't even get to his TED Talks.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hold on.
Cuz be doing TED Talks.
That right there, when you break down impossible,
Yeah.
means I'm possible.
Heavy.
I'm glad I came up with that, bro. That's my new slogan.
Heavy.
Let's get that on a Pour Horseman t-shirt.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sure.
I'm
Let's go.
possible.
I'm possible. Thank you that I made that. Gave it to Pierre.
I just
Pierre
need
just happened
10%
to say
royalties.
it.
That's it. 10%
It's
royalties.
too late. Everybody on camera knows that LP came up with I'm possible.
I just need 10% royalties. That's it.
I'm gonna take that to Kip School here in Houston. That's gonna be my.
There's gonna be a kid there gonna be like, man, this guy came in so
It
inspirational.
was so inspirational.
He said, I'm positive. Then he gonna learn, he gonna see this down the road. And people like, oh, this nigga was a fraud.
They go manipulate.
Now, Pierre, lead the audience with one thing.
Impossible.
What do you want the audience? One thing for them to know about you before you go. One thing.
Yeah, one thing I tell most of my mentees, if you change the world, you're considered great. If you change a life, you change the world.
He one of the coldest brothers I've ever
Man,
met.
this is the most impressive
that's
nigga
one of the
that
coldest.
ever came through this bitch, man.
I'm actually a little offended right
God
now. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cold.
It's facts, man.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing
bro,
that. Like,
tough.
yeah, like we should have had hookah for this nigga. Like, I'm
Nah, for sure.
I'm really doing it right now,
Make me
bro.
a bone,
Nah,
man.
we don't
Watermelon
want you to
right
be so
now.
eloquent right now.
Nah,
What's going
this
on?
nigga
bro?
tough,
That's
man.
too much. That's too
Watermelon
much.
man.
If
When
you
I
change
first met
the
him, I
world,
thought-
you consider great. If you change yourself,
No, change your life.
If you change your life, you change the world.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But imagine
I thought
it-
you was a drug dealer when I first met you.
Yeah, man. That's
I'm playing.
Bro, wait, is hookah a drug? Wait a minute.
nah.
Wait a minute.
Man, look, Pierre, we appreciate it, brother. We gotta
yeah,
take a quick
bro,
pause
you-
here before we jump into a few topics. We
Yeah,
appreciate it,
man.
brother. LP here. It's 2023. Welcome to the new year. We know your New Year's resolution is to consume more content. And not only now can you find the Pour Horsemen podcast on Audible, you can also find any content, an entire selection of audiobooks across any genre. I recently started a book called The Big Leap. I encourage you all to go find this as well. And guess what? If you go to audibletrial.com/The Pour Horsemen, all of our listeners get a free month free on Audible. Not only will you get that free month, you can go find the same book that I'm looking or any book that you're interested in across any genre. And at the same time, not only will you be supporting yourself, you'll be supporting the podcast. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/The Pour Horsemen. We appreciate your support.
All right. So, okay. this is the setup. We all have access to our Instagram. So we just all randomly check. LP more so than all of us. But I randomly checked the Pour Horsemen pod. And this was while I was out. And we got a message. And it was from it was like a page that didn't have no post. So the page messaged us and was like, hey, I'm a big fan. I'm from Birmingham, not the one in Alabama, but UK. He's like, hey, I'm being Houston here soon, trying to pull up. And so when I read it, I was like, okay. And then I looked at his page, but it was no pics. So I was like, yeah, this is funny. So I was kind of iffy on replying. But I was like, yeah, all right, just hit us up when you come through. I was kind of short.
Kinda.
And then,
Then I got on.
and then LP got on. And then what did you say?
Yeah, I was like, yo, you ain't got no pictures, no nothing. Who are you? Like, what's going on? Like, because we got to vet people, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not saying we no big well, we are. I'm not saying we like a big platform, but I damn sure ain't gonna let nobody just run up on us.
For sure.
And if he did run up on us today, don't put the camera on him yet. Keep it on us. If this brother ran up on us today and tried some action, we had him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm prepared today. He didn't know that, but I'm prepared. My backpack back there is set up. Like, if someone came in here acting crazy, we probably would have been on the news. So let's throw it to our brother real quick. Put the camera on you. Please introduce yourself, please.
Behave yourself.
So let the people know who you are and then how you kind of came across the pod, because we never know who's really listening to you. That's weird.
fact.
Like, it's really weird. But go ahead, brother.
What's going on, everyone? My name's Nashon, not Nashon, not Nashon, Nashon.
Nashon.
Yeah. I'm from Birmingham. I live in New Jersey now.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the podcast for about a year or so.
Okay.
Really enjoyed like some of the bullshit episodes. I mean, like, you did that whole reading challenge. That was ridiculous. When you all got drunk as fuck at Turkey Leg Hut.
Oh,
I
shit,
went there
damn.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was planning out a few trips this year. I want to go to enjoy like 5 different meals in 5 cities I've never been to.
Man, that's what's
So
up.
I chose to come to Houston. I was like, you know what? While I'm down there, let me see if I can link up with you guys. And received an immense amount of heat through the.
Yeah, you got to, bro. Look. There are a lot of scamming people in the world.
Sure it is.
We have our guard on at all times. Is that a Houston thing?
I think so.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he ain't got no pictures.
He ain't no post.
He ain't got no profile picture.
Oh, this shit was like grayed out.
Yeah.
I thought we
real?
was getting scammed.
Matter of fact, I still think I'm being scammed a little. Because
I thought we was gonna get hacked.
I want to see if he start going into an American accent here in a little bit.
Nah,
and
that's
then
a good ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That boy been playing his role since I walked in this motherfucker. if he acting, that boy
He
needs to be in the
tender
down-
swindler.
Nah, but really though, he pulled up on us with a bottle of Grand Cormino.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That's
So
dope.
we appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
We just appreciate the love in general. Like,
sure we do.
But yeah, we probably gave him too much heat in the DM. I think I feel bad about that.
How'd you hear about us anyway? All the way out there.
You know what's funny? I can't even remember. I was probably just like browsing through the podcast apps and looking for like irreverent, just chat shit black people podcast.
Man, that's what's up.
And of course, you like turned up in that search. But you're like your whole vibe, the way that you have your own personality, is like trying to understand, like listening and not seeing you all first, like understanding like which is which, like which one's LP, who's Jace, like which is which person. Honestly, like Phil, you stand out the most when I was just like listening, and then when I started watching the YouTube, I was like, oh, this is what they look like. Oh, okay. And I think like one of the things that really, I was constantly like just dying every time you laugh, Casey, because obviously that whole like. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, it is.
But no, like I enjoy the topics that you talk about. I enjoy your like banter between each other, and to have seen how you've all like developed the shit. Like you're now branching out to different audiences. It's good to see. Like,
we doing a good job.
Podcast, I'm definitely like,
man, we
basing it off your
proud of
platform.
myself.
Yeah.
You should be, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what's up.
All the way from that's
it was
what's up.
really random though. Like we got to do better in the DMs. I think Casey and I probably respond the most in DMs. And
Y'all won't let me respond.
And I'm confrontational too
That's
in
what
DMs.
I said. We probably
the
two
worst.
most confrontational.
I think someone else needs to take over the DMs because I am confrontational.
They say me and JC can't read.
Nah, but brother, we really do appreciate it, man. Like real talk, like
if one of them was on the DMs, you probably wouldn't have been here.
straight up.
Pull up shit. Huh?
Yeah, straight up. You wouldn't even give him the address. But in reality, you never really know what's happening. Like we've kind of had some expansion over the last like maybe 12 months. And the people that we connect with, you know, Pierre included, although he's local, it's still the fact that even the local people supporting us.
No, for
so
sure.
the fact that we getting some love just from everywhere, we appreciate you coming through. We just wanted to, because we talk about people listening to us from everywhere all the time. This is a testament to that.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a testament to that. So, brother, anything you want to share before we let you go on and we're going to jump into a few
Your
topics?
blank ass Instagram page.
Yeah, brother's Instagram.
This could be his first. This could be his first video.
Matter of
Though.
fact, you're going to get followers.
Yeah, this could be his first video.
You gotta- Hey, hold on. Are you taken? Do you have a significant other?
No.
Okay. Whomever you like, y'all jump in his DMs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make no assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is that way.
Yeah.
So whomever you like, y'all jump in his. They gonna jump in your DMs.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, they are. Like, so put your Instagram out there.
My Instagram is the.nashon.
Spell it though.
The as in THE.
H-E.
Dot as in like period. Yeah. And then Nashon is spelled NAHSH.
Man, y'all be pretentious in the UK.
Hold on, bro. What the fuck does that mean, bro?
Pretentious?
Yeah.
What does it mean, JC?
Pretentious means like
JC don't
like
even.
very direct, right?
No.
No?
Come on, spell it.
Okay, you.
What say? Uptight?
Nah, not uptight. Just they better than us. The UK blacks are better than the American blacks.
Hey, do y'all look down on American blacks like that?
Like,
Is
be
that-
honest. Be honest. Be honest.
I've heard that
When
from
you move to New
American
Jersey,
blacks.
that you like these American blacks moving wrong. I'm the real blacks.
First of all, I am not the Black British correspondent. I am not speaking
Yo, he was.
for all blacks in England.
Talk about the people there, not you.
Man, he gotta go back there. Hold on.
How you going to New Jersey?
I'm sure he got people.
Nah,
there.
you know what? Like, first of all, black is not a monolith. You know,
Yeah,
there
right,
are
right,
lots
right.
of different
Right.
Bro, it's well
types of
read.
black
What is
people.
going on?
This is the most
whole-
intellectual guest
Straight up.
For sure.
you've had
Because we usually
back
got
to
people
back.
who wants to smoke hookah on set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We be with it.
I hate hookah.
We be having
too.
a
You do.
nigga
Me
shit.
too, bro. I actually give me a headache.
Shit. And we call it shisha as well, not hookah.
Wait,
call it
what is
what?
shisha?
Shisha is hookah, but like I don't know why you all call it hookah. It's called shisha.
I don't know why we call it hookah.
I don't know why you call it
We're
shisha. What is
American.
shisha?
Hookah's the pipe, shisha's the tobacco.
Oh, okay.
What's a loud pack?
Drugs.
Y'all got good weed out there?
That was probably the straight.
Y'all got good
You know what's
weed?
funny? So I only started smoking weed when I moved over here.
You started smoking weed when you moved to America?
Damn, we corrupted you, huh?
Damn.
Absolutely.
Man, you was probably
That's
You ain't never
crazy.
been to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
man, he was probably a great black over in
I
the
just
UK.
looked-
We brought him here, ruined his life, man. Like, damn, man.
That's
like, why
crazy.
we do that
You
to
been
you?
to the strip club? Man?
Yeah.
You been to a strip club in Houston?
No, not in Houston.
Oh, you was in Atlanta?
I went to a strip club in Atlantic City.
Nah, you got to go in Houston, bro.
Atlanta or Houston?
Atlantic.
Atlanta or Houston?
He said Atlantic
No, he said
City.
Atlantic
No, I'm just
City.
saying you gotta
He got to
hit
go
a-
Atlanta or Houston.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta or
Atlantic
Houston.
City, like in New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Probably
they
dance
had pasties
probably
on.
dance like them hoes out
They wasn't even on the group, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He go inside. They
They
just
were
be
dancing
standing
like
there
Charlie's
waving.
Angels. He got to go where they
Nah,
really stripping.
You remember that white on Mars Attack when she was
Yeah,
walking?
But not really though. We appreciate the support.
Nah, for real.
Like, we might be joking now. We joke with everybody.
Hell
Straight
yeah.
up.
But we appreciate the support. You're a part of our community now.
No,
like the fact that you here, you pulled up, you forever welcome. and we appreciate that for real.
Who's your favorite horseman? Before you get out of here, who's your favorite horseman?
He said you already.
No,
he did say that.
He said you would stand out.
I know. I just wanted to hear that.
For the record, Phil is my favorite horseman. Respect Phil. Big love. Don't leave me hanging.
Thank you, my bro. Thank you, my bro. Because they don't let me talk that much, man. So I just want
don't do that. Don't do that. Because first off, without giving up, Phil come in sometimes and you know
and be smacked,
and he be gone, and all the time he'll say,
no.
Just sit there. That's some bullshit. Like nigga talk.
Nah, man, you know he's like.
And he purposely like get you like.
Yeah, Phil, what do you think about that?
I ain't trying to hear from KC. Nigga called me Ron Harper earlier, man. I ain't trying to hear from the nigga, man. That was a good joke though. I ain't gonna lie.
But like Phil has this weird mystique because he doesn't talk much. Innit?
Everyone says that too.
So like he's this like mystery man, and then like
that is true.
We don't know nothing about this dude, but he just a cool.
They was like, "Who is this, KC?" I was just like,
I hoop with him. He cool. I said, I don't know what he do for a job.
This nigga came up to me and LP, man. I don't know what he do, but he's well known. He's a cool dude.
I still don't know what the nigga do.
what do you do, Phil?
I'm not even lying.
Don't know what this man do.
Like I don't know what he does.
I don't want to know.
I want to know.
All I know is when we met him, he had no tattoos. Now he got a sleeve. Like
he old dog.
and then he didn't have no dread. Like
old dog.
Like he might really be a thug.
"Nah, I ain't a thug, man."
I should have what I got in the bag for him instead of our brother from England. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's too dope, bro.
So, but nah,
England?
we
Wow,
appreciate
that's crazy.
it. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna go into a few topics, brother. All right, so LeBron. So last night, Kari and I was talking yesterday. Y'all wasn't here yet, and I was telling him that the Lakers gonna fuck around and get it together.
They will.
Because if AD healthy, Russ found his role.
He gonna get traded.
Yeah, he already.
Say that though. Yeah. Say that though. Hachimura is actually better than people think.
He is.
And then Bron still somehow, since AD been down, is averaging like 32 a game. Okay. And I was saying that if they beat the Celtics, I was saying this yesterday, that's going to prove to me if you could beat the 1 seed in the East, that you really got something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game is 105-105. And then Bron goes for a
left hand layup.
But he should have dunked it. But
no.
He was in traffic. It was 4 niggas on him.
Yeah,
okay.
It was four people on him.
But I still think in a game with that much exposure, Bron got to finish harder.
If he wasn't 40, if he wasn't 40,
and he already had
30,
40.
But let me
he had 35 at the time.
Let me finish it though. Jason Tatum on the help side is going to block, and clearly it's a foul.
Yeah, it's
a foul.
He slapped the shit out of his arm.
To the point where I've never seen this in NBA history. Patrick Beverly takes the camera and brings it to the ref and gets a tech before overtime even starts.
I don't blame him for that.
The one thing I can say is Bron wanted to win that game because he went berserk.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? First, let's talk about, are the Lakers maybe for real? And then 2, why did the NBA do that in that game?
When they make the trade.
Okay.
So right now it's been talks of Westbrook and 2 first rounders for Zach LaVine. And then I just heard, I was told.
Man, if they get LaVine, that's crazy.
I was told Kobe White as well.
Oh, Kobe White.
Nah, no way.
For what?
If they get Kobe.
For 2 first rounders.
Russ Westbrook and 2 first rounders.
If they get Kobe White, they good.
Yeah,
so if that happens, then I mean that's a lookout situation.
Straight
and
up.
they make the playoffs.
Nigga, they might win the championship.
I'm talking about what seed. What you think? What seed?
Still, I think they too far back.
As long as they get
at
in.
the top, they could get like 6. But I feel like him. As long as they get in, even now, I feel like if they just get in,
I'll be scared of them.
They're a worthy, opponent. Like that's nobody
looking. Give up LaVine and White.
That's what
they've been trying to give up White for the longest.
Really?
Yes.
He's nice.
He nice, bro.
But they've been trying to give him up. He's been in trade talks.
Who are his minutes given to then?
It was
his name starts with a D. I can't pronounce it though. He's number 12.
number 12. The kid that went to Illinois.
Oh,
I can't remember his name.
yeah.
And
That
so
kid.
they got him and Caruso. They can't give up Caruso because Caruso make too much money. So
and the Lakers had just traded him.
Yeah,
anyway.
they don't want Caruso.
Shit, I would want Caruso over
Right
Kobe
now?
White. Yes, because he already knows
But they
how
need
to
a
play.
shooter.
Yeah, they do need
Caruso
to
can shoot, though,
Caruso
but Zach
can shoot.
LaVine can
He
shoot.
more defensive.
And he can play defense.
Okay, Casey got a point there though, because you need a guy like Caruso to lock down them point guards you're gonna play in the West. So maybe Kobe White ain't the best. If you could get Caruso, that's better than
that-
White.
But
that-
you
they
can't.
just
You
can't though
can't
because
get
the
Caruso.
money don't match up.
That's-
So
you can't
that's
get
why he's
Caruso.
out of it. But another alternative was I saw that it was going to be Big Vooch and DeRozan.
I wouldn't want Vooch though.
And so
Shit.
because he's so off, but he's
That's
a
what I'm saying.
shooter.
But Vooch gun. Bron need that space.
He can hit
No,
that corner
that's what I'm
three
saying.
though.
He can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot. He can hit that
He
corner
don't
three.
post up like
Vucevic
that.
can hit that corner three,
Okay.
and he can rebound.
shoots
He's a
and
good
he can
offensive
rebound.
rebounder.
So it'll almost be like he playing with a younger version of Vigauskis.
I feel that.
That's
I feel
very
that. I
true,
feel
bro.
that.
That's
So
very
Ron
true, bro.
really loves Zagowski.
He did.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
that
That's
would
his
be-
best
that would
friend.
be-
That's his
That would
friend.
be a nice matchup, but again, it's with the money. So, and then he gonna be a free agent after this year too.
Straight up.
So it's
Straight
almost
up.
like a buy all in for this type of season type shit. Whereas with Zach LaVine, you got him locked down already with the max contract,
Mhm.
and then you would bring in Kobe White, a young guard.
Man, White is nice, bro.
Yeah,
he is.
Now,
White is nice.
now, do y'all think the league has something against the Lakers?
I mean,
in
it's-
close games and just trying to hold them back. Like, what's going on? with
I'm
that?
not understanding how LeBron James, your premier player, leading vote getter again at age 38 for the All-Star game, can't get a foul at the end of a game. This
it's
is
Boston.
like
It's Boston though.
it is Boston. That's,
That's what
true.
it is. It's
but
Boston.
it happened in Dallas. It happened in Charlotte.
I forgot about Charlotte.
It happened in Charlotte when
It
he
happened in
fell.
Charlotte too.
Yep.
Yep.
It happened with Russell Westbrook
And Philly.
in Philly, and it happened with Kendrick Nunn the other night before he got traded. He was
No,
supposed to get a
are you
4-point.
saying that they're trying to take the spotlight off the Lakers and LeBron for
I would
somebody
hope-
else
that
to
would make
shine?
sense.
That
though.
would never happen.
That would make
Just for the league to have a
That-
new.
the league is
Got
better
it.
when LA and New York is
For sure.
prominent.
But why is he getting the calls then?
Because
I had a slightest. Maybe they in disbelief like us. He can't fucking be
Like
doing.
John Morant, show as hell got the ref's whistle now.
Bro, Ja Morant got a
and
call.
Luka.
Ja got a call
Oh,
the other
Luka,
day
sure.
that was insane. Not only did he travel before,
He always
he's
try.
always traveling.
but this was crazy. He traveled before, did a spin move,
Carry.
carried.
He carry
No,
on.
I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Carried, went to lay it up, didn't get fouled at all. The dude ran under him, and they called a foul.
Bro.
Like Ja got the whistle.
Bron went to the hole on. It was four people
Four.
around him,
Four.
and the ref. They showed every angle of
Every
it. Y'all seen the
angle.
ref? He
Like
was
he
looking at it.
lost the ball because he got slapped.
Yeah.
He lost the ball. Like the ball came out
But
of
he
his
should have
hand.
dunked it.
Dude,
He had no chance
on,
to
man.
dunk
He ain't
it,
had no
bro.
chance to
He
dunk
had
it.
the ball
No.
in his
Yeah,
left hand.
he had no chance
and
to dunk
he's
that joint.
driving,
That was a clear
kind of
layup.
going away from the goal.
Do they think he would miss that layup like that bad?
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
This is
come on,
LeBron
man.
James.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw that highlight of Pat Bev dunk though. That was
That
loud.
was
That
wild.
shit had me
I
fired
like
up.
Pat Bev.
I like Pat Bev too.
So what I've noticed is Bron still get the best out of role players.
He does.
Like all the role players on this team, now that Anthony Davis is back, he's still on a minutes restriction.
yeah.
I think everybody gets better. And Austin Reeves still hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember,
Lonnie Walker just came.
he just came back.
Yeah.
He missed 15 games.
They got some. They
They
got,
got
some
some
players.
players.
So they're in the 13th spot.
Yeah. But
But
they're
they only-
5 games
yeah.
out of 6.
Yeah.
So they
So
got to
it's not-
win
they-
No,
six.
they not 5 games.
Yeah, in the loss column.
Okay, in the loss.
In the loss column, they're 5 games
So
out of
it's
6.
not like they far off, and
No,
that's why I
not
say
at
they
all.
are trade away from like really just changing their season.
I think they
and
just
and
getting
it can
healthy.
happen right before the All-Star break. If they just healthy, they get into that play-in. But if they really just make a trade and then like really get that push, they can get
I
up
like
there to
Russ
like
on this
6.
team, though.
I like Russ
I like
too,
Russ coming
but
off the bench.
it-
Yeah, last night he was
if
horrible,
they got
bro.
a chance
Bro,
to get Levine,
last night, Russ was,
It
you
was
know
like
how
he
he tried
was
to do the
playing-
pull-ups?
It was like, bro, was
Bro,
playing
he was hitting
rugby.
the top of the backboard.
if you got a chance to get Levine and he's locked in already, and you keep AD, I would do it.
and if they get White, I didn't know White was
Yeah,
involved in
Kobe
this.
White, that's
Because
crazy.
I didn't realize why he wasn't playing at all. I thought he was hurt.
He was hurt, but
okay.
when the other guy got his opportunity, he really stood out.
He wasn't playing last year when they was winning. All
He was
games.
hurt. He had got hurt.
No, even when he was on the outskirts. I every morning. I read my Bible. I check my emails, and then I go on hoopshype.com.
Yeah.
Every morning.
I go to Hoop Hype too. I go to that too every day.
Every
That
morning.
shit been a thing since
I check that
05.
I go to that shit every day too.
And he was like constantly in there, constantly. Like they were so big on that Dioso kid, but they had Lonzo Ball too. But then Lonzo Ball got hurt.
Playing, yeah.
And so he got forced to play, and that kind of took back from the trade. If Lonzo Ball was still there, he would have been gone.
So can the Lakers get out the first round?
I think so.
But they're gonna play Denver or Memphis.
Don't matter.
I'm not sold on any
sold
of the
on
top
Denver.
teams on the
Me
list.
neither.
Bro, I think you can be sold on Denver.
Nah.
Nah.
That's
I
the
am
team
not.
I'm definitely not sold on.
I'm not sold on any of the top
bro.
teams
They
on
don't
the list.
perform in the playoffs,
Bro, they don't have, like, Joker is cold.
What about
Joker
Jamal
is
Murray?
cold. Jamal Murray is like,
He cool. Hey,
to
beating
me,
LeBron.
Gordon.
to me, he's
Porter.
like he's a
Nah.
CJ McCollum.
I could see that.
Like
I can
he's
see
a
that.
CJ McCollum.
And the
they
last time he
need
played
that
good was the
Dame
bubble.
Lillard type. If Denver had Dame Lillard, I would be like, they championship. You know
Hey,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
realize this is regular season LeBron. Y'all know when he in the playoffs, he turned it up a little bit.
And he gonna slow the game down too.
Man, he gonna control the game. So I feel like beating LeBron James in 7 games, that's gonna be tough for any team.
You saw Phoenix go down.
Yeah.
Sacramento's coming, but they gonna lose in the first round.
They're not ready.
Yeah, they not
You know what I'm saying? They it'll be good that they get to the playoffs.
Is Memphis ready?
Ja Morant, them, they too cocky.
If
They
John
can get to the Western Conference Finals.
Wait. What do you mean they too cocky?
They too cocky, bro.
Bro, they won 10 straight
for
games.
a team that they just lost 5
4.
in a row.
But
though.
what I'm saying is they
Yeah.
won 10 straight. You can be cocky when you win 10
But
straight.
look, they haven't done nothing. And they just be talking shit like, hey, I love Dylan Brooks. I can't lie. I can see why he made it to the NBA. Like,
Me too,
seriously.
me too.
His confidence is, but that
He
shit
can't
is
shoot.
like.
He can't shoot, but-
Hey, but I see why he made it to the NBA,
too.
though. For
But
sure.
to me, right now, Memphis Grizzlies will be equivalent to the Buffalo Bills. Everybody is
Damn, that's
like
tough.
so tough on them. I was so tough on them last year. I feel like if they met Golden State in the playoffs again this year, they'll lose.
Oh, definitely.
Of course.
2 years ago, you said they were winning.
I said last year.
You did.
Memphis.
You sure
That's
did.
what I
You
just
sure
said.
Did. You sure did. Yeah, you sure
Your
did.
eagerness to call me out. I just
No, I
said
said
it.
2 years ago.
Nah,
There wasn't no call out. That was actually supporting your point.
Nah, it was
That was supporting your
nah,
point.
but like I'm backtracking now because I truly believe like the Warriors will beat them because the Warriors
Oh,
just
for sure.
beat them last week. And Steph got ejected.
He sure did in the
He
fourth
was
quarter.
pissed off at old boy shooting that
And
shot.
I think Clay finally back.
Poole.
yeah,
Clay
and then,
finally back.
and
Clay,
they
yeah.
managing it right, and then they still not healthy.
Yeah,
like
they're
they
not.
got people that's out.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
Golden State will be the team, bro,
yep.
still.
So
in the
I
playoffs.
honestly in the West, like I would say Dallas is a trade away.
Mm.
And then it'll be Golden State. And if Lakers really just come on and get that trade, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a run.
And it's crazy. They started 2-12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because like
Yeah.
all these
That's crazy to me, bro.
all these records are really just like
They close. The Lakers started 2-12.
Yeah, they 23 and 27 or something like that.
all
man.
these records are like just like that's on the top of the West.
Within
Like,
5 games.
They just going. You saw New Orleans be number
Yep,
one.
yep,
You
yep.
saw
Oh, they
Memphis,
lost-
Denver.
Denver.
New Orleans and lost like 6 in
That's
a row.
what I'm saying.
Well, Zion hurt. Zion hurt.
And they
got
depended
players,
on
though.
Zion.
No.
And they depended.
Brandon Ingram just came back.
Oh, he did.
But
Okay.
that's
Just
what
came
I'm
back.
saying.
Yeah, they
New
depended
Orleans
on
went from
Zion
number
now.
one to like all the way down. Utah after like 13
Yeah,
games
straight
was
up.
number
They was
one.
number one, yeah.
And
Damn.
now like they down. Then you got Denver. They up and down all the time. And then Portland was number one at one point. And now they all the way down. Portland was number one at
And
one
Portland
point.
is they asking Dame in press conferences what he want to do about the team. That's
Nigga
how
just
bad
dropped
Portland is.
60.
Dang,
Hold
cold,
up. Give
bro.
him his props.
Yeah, that
Dude
just
scored
dropped.
62 on 87% true
Tough.
shooting.
He tough, man.
But the team sucks.
The team is
The team is terrible. I mean, they was relying on Jeremy Grant like he was gonna be
But he a good player though.
not.
But they made it
They
out.
made it like he was gonna
As
be.
a Pistons fans,
He a good role player.
I wanted them to trade for the Anthony kid.
Yeah, Anthony
Simons.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't want to pay that bread.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
But
He nice.
like Anthony Simons is nice.
He's super nice.
But they still like just really like I feel bad for Dame because he's not
He's not gonna
get
win.
it there.
All-Star, which will be in Utah,
That's
is going to
terrible.
be, it is.
I'm
but,
going.
But it's
Why?
going to be,
What my nephew, Southern,
okay.
is playing in a showcase on All-Star Saturday night.
Oh, that's dope.
So I'm going. They playing Grambling.
It's the
at-
HBU thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, they playing Grambling at All-Star Saturday night. I'm going.
So,
Yeah, so I'll be there.
All-Star is going to be dedicated to LeBron, like all, because he's going to break that record before.
He'll break it
All-Star.
before.
He gonna break
he'll
it
break it before. Yeah.
Like it's gonna be all about that. And I sit back and I think about the record itself. Like he's gonna shatter that.
Yeah,
know
'cause he
what
got
I'm saying?
2 more years at
He-
least.
it-
2 more years at least.
Dropping
Think
40
about,
at
think
38.
about,
Bro,
think about this shit.
crazy, bro.
Think about this. Your ambassador for the All-Star game is gonna be Karl Malone.
Hey, chill out.
It's gonna be John
Chill
Stockton.
out.
It's gotta be Stockton.
It's
It's
gotta be
gotta
Stockton.
That ain't no better.
It's
Yes,
gonna,
it is.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's
It's
gonna
better
be
than
Karl
Karl
Malone. It's gonna be Karl Malone.
Man, I hope
the
not, bro.
ambassador.
Nah,
the
they just-
ambassador
Nah, bro, Karl Malone.
for the All-Star game this year in the
Nah,
NBA
bro.
is gonna be
I hope not,
Karl
bro.
Malone.
Give it to
cuz-
Byron Russell or somebody,
Yeah,
bro. Damn, man.
Dog.
Or Hornacek.
Yeah. I haven't heard from Hornacek since he
Hornacek.
retired.
No,
No, he
the
the
coach of
GM
the Rockets.
Yeah.
No, he
the
the assistant.
GM.
He the assistant.
that
He
was
was
right.
the GM
I fuck
on the
with
team for a while,
Hornacek, yeah.
wasn't he?
Okay.
No, he was the head coach for Phoenix for a while.
Oh, he sure was.
Yeah.
He sure was. He sure was.
He the coach for
Hey, he was a
assistant
tough
for-
Okay,
white
I don't
boy.
even want to talk about DeMar Hamlin. I got to get something off my
That's what I'm
chest.
saying.
Go ahead.
I got to
Talk
get
about
something
that
off my
sad
chest.
shit.
Put the camera on me. Next week starts Black History Month. I think Black History Month needs to rebrand. I don't know if it's the black, I don't know if it's the history or the month, but one of those words needs to change for me to really feel like we're celebrating Black history.
Bro, we ain't got no shit, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It needs a rebrand.
We don't have nothing.
Do we need to say Nubian or diaspora?
Man, you gonna have them hotels going crazy.
I need the hoteps going crazy for this because what do we need to do to make sure we really celebrate
You know
our
they
Black
already
history?
making think pieces for that movie that just came out.
Which one?
The Eddie Murphy movie on Netflix.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you people!
Yeah, they
That
making
movie's a
think
comedy.
pieces. It was good.
It's a comedy.
I actually
It's out?
liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
It's
I ain't watched it all the way.
I ain't watched
It
It's
it.
was
pretty
really
funny.
good. It was funny. Mike Epps was funny.
and he's doing a podcast.
Who?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill is doing a
In the
podcast.
movie,
In the
Jonah
movie.
Hill's doing a podcast.
How's Eddie Murphy in it?
He's
Is he
funny.
He's a
funny.
militant.
He's funny.
Like he's a hotel.
He's a hotel.
Hold on. I
He
don't know what
showed wearing
hotels
a-
is.
He showed wearing
What
a
is
Marcus
hotel?
Garvey
I already know.
was
like
killed.
one of them
Emotel.
militant black brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Who
called. They
walk
call
in
it
lines
hotel.
and eat bean pies on
But he a
weekends.
Muslim in the movie. He a Muslim in the movie.
But I do think Black History Month needs a rebrand. I don't feel like we getting enough.
we
out of
never
Black
got
History
enough, cuz
How can we rebrand it?
they don't even let
that's
them
tough.
talk about civil shit no more in the schools.
Especially in Texas.
We need
So-
we need a month in the summer. Or
We
something.
do.
That's when we get live.
No, we need
We
December.
need a month in the summer. We
need
know-
December.
No.
No, we need June.
We need June.
Yeah,
We
we
might
gotta
as
be
well.
outside. Yeah,
Juneteenth
be
and
outside.
shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Juneteenth.
outside.
Give
Gotta
us
be outside.
Juneteenth.
Everybody just
So
go to
we
Miami.
changing the month.
I think we should change
Change
the
the
month.
month.
Bring
We
back
need
Freaknik.
31 days.
Freaknik
Nah.
was hard.
They need to
Bring back
Freaknik.
And Texas beach party, Kappa beach party.
Kappa was
That
insane.
ain't coming. They ain't coming back.
That needs to come back.
Freaknik or Kappa ain't coming back.
Kappa beach party was the first time I seen exposed titties in real life.
Really?
Nah, I was at the Kappa like 3 years in a row, bro. 3 years in a row, I was at Kappa, bro.
Them hoes is
Young.
like orangutan.
7, 8, 9th grade, I'm at Kappa.
I was there 10th and 11th.
7, 8, 9th grade, I was at Kappa Beach Party.
What you see?
Everything.
Exposed titties.
Everything. Nigga with big cameras.
Yeah, that's you had the cameras that
Bro, that's
you held like
I was
this.
supposed to go one year, and my brother, my oldest brother,
You
was
said
supposed
that
to
story on
take
the
me,
pod. You said it on
and
the
he
pod.
left me. I was mad. That's
Yeah,
why
I would have left
snitched
you
on
too,
his ass.
folks. I'm
left you
trying to,
too. Yeah.
hey, because there's already traffic getting
Hell
there.
yeah,
the traffic
bro.
was insane.
If people don't
But they
understand
getting out of
getting
the
the Galveston-
cars.
Hopping out the red
they
light,
they getting
yeah.
out the cars. They dancing on. Bro,
If
that
you
shit
don't
was loud,
understand
bro.
45
I was so
South
mad,
getting
bro.
to Galveston, that is the worst traffic
Because it's just like 2 lanes.
It was so fun.
Now it's 4 though.
You got to think, JC.
Back then, though, it was like 2 lanes.
We listening to Screw in the car, right? Everybody hopping out the whip, dancing.
One of our best videos ever is them in traffic just freestyling.
And
Oh, Pokey and them.
Yeah, that was at Kappa.
Yeah, that was at Kappa.
Yeah.
He was just in traffic.
Yeah.
Shasta was a motherfucker.
As the pod, can we do a Kappa Beach theme party?
Hell no, y'all married.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I can do it. Allow me to do it.
No, y'all married, folks.
I'm doing it.
No,
Big
man.
Pokey over here.
Hey, his wife gonna hit like Hiroshima.
That's my time.
I'm doing it. In June, we doing a live show. And the theme is gonna be at the Kappa.
Man, that's some old ass shit.
Man, that's
how we should do it. We should do it that way.
Nah, they married. Y'all married, folks.
I'm doing it. Fuck y'all. Put the camera on me. LP is hosting a live show in June at the Kappa.
That great.
You gonna see them like, remember I was out there with you. I remember you. She got about 6 kids, 2 grandkids.
That's how
I be thinking about that. Like when the women see themselves
in the videos.
In the videos back in the day.
Busting it open.
Man.
The Freaknik videos are worse than the Kappa videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's by
the Freaknik
far.
videos
Freaknik
are the
was
most
different.
explicit videos. And then the Luke videos in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the most explicit videos I ever saw in my
Cuz
life.
made a song called Doo-Doo Brown.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Doo-Doo Brown.
Pop that.
That
That's
pop
not
that
the
is
same
hard.
song.
Yeah, we
That
can't
pop
say
that is hard.
Pop that is hard.
Doo-Doo Brown is wild.
Man, that shit used to get
It's only
too
one
much.
place that we can go. See if we can go. Yeah. Live, nigga.
Hey, times are so different.
It's so different, bro.
Because I remember I was watching an old Jay-Z interview.
And they
And
And he
Luke
was like,
was
how
in
you
the
like
back.
that? Yeah.
I mean, Luke was interviewing
Yeah,
him, and
they
they
were
was
having
getting
sex.
busy in the back. And Jay was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!"
Wild
I'm like,
butt naked
Yeah.
sex.
It's the one with Biggie.
it was on regular TV.
Yeah,
it was on
crazy.
TV.
He was interviewing Biggie, and it was a girl sitting right next to Biggie. He's
crazy.
like, "Yeah, show him,
Bro,
baby. How you like that?"
Gloria Velez
Like, yeah, that's nice.
was in Luke's
crazy.
video, like scissoring or some shit like that in the back of the video.
That was Pimp C
Gloria
Girl
who?
for a little bit.
Velez.
Oh, the girl in the white in the Big
That was-
Pimpin' video.
yeah,
You said- you know what I'm talking
that's
about.
Pimp C. That was
Like
Pimp C
times
Girl
have
for a
changed. You
while.
can't do that no more.
Like right now, even now as a married man, like if you go out, I don't think there's like any music that you can just like shake ass to.
Nah, because Drake talking about 21.
It
Can you
is.
do
Like
something
women,
for me?
no, that like
They got
I
a whole set for women to shake ass though.
But it'd be
Not like that,
all-
though.
Not like
not
that. Not
like
like that. Not like Luke
Don't
and them.
stop. Pop that.
I'm talking about they use
you ain't
those
shaking like
songs.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about there's like no new songs now that you really
City
'cause-
Girls.
Nah.
No, they even
I
rap
don't-
about.
they
They
don't
just
sound
rapping
like
about material stuff and
Yeah.
like all that other
City
stuff.
Girls too
Like,
much on
there's
women
no-
empowerment.
Yeah, there's no just
Yeah,
like.
that's
I'm trying to think. Like, what song do the women really dance to?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what's my man name from Houston?
I'm let the
Oh, Beat King.
Yeah.
Big King.
Oh,
Big King. Hill.
But that
King.
Shabuya and
I ain't never heard that song yet.
I never heard that in real life either.
But
Big King might-
yeah, you
Big
might be
King
right.
might be right.
right.
He
King
last
might be
dying
right.
breed.
Beat King,
Boosie, Independent.
but that's
That's
also
old.
old.
That's
That's
old.
old.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
old.
Beat King might be
The newest.
the newest
Yeah.
to get you to bust it down.
Because he
for
got
us.
that song with 2 Chainz
He
that, that go hard.
Check that out.
Well, all the
Yeah.
women rappers though, like
That's what I'm
But
saying.
they
They
don't-
all
but
rap about.
but they rap.
But it ain't no ass
Glorilla.
shaking.
Like all them ready to fight nowadays.
Yeah.
If you listen to Glorilla.
Yeah, women got
Shit.
brass
They
knuckles
They just
in their
doing
purses
this
now.
to each other.
Yeah.
Man, Glorilla say situation.
Yeah,
I say, yeah, I fuck with Glorilla, man. I say situation, man. What? Your shit worse than my shit. I say situation,
let's
man.
get at it.
what?
Let's get at it. All right, look. All right.
That what
So
you
this
niggas,
has
man.
been episode. This is a long
2:30.
episode.
2:30.
Damn.
Nah, we done shit longer than this. Well, you ain't here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. When I'm not here, y'all be here doing
We don't
therapy.
be fucking with you, folks.
We got 2 therapists in here right now. When I'm not here, y'all do therapy on each other. You know what I'm saying?
We be going viral off this
like
shit.
Niggas be like, man, y'all was real insightful, man. Like,
Nigga, JC
like
started
JC started crying. He had like 1 tear and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
He cried like Denzel when he got that lashing. I was like, why they got that
He
strong
cried,
ass
he
tear.
cried like Will Smith on Emancipation.
They got that strong ass tear.
That nigga Phil got me on that one.
That nigga Casey was like, what the fuck? Casey just said, I love my wife.
I was like, no, it's not all that, man. Like,
I sit listening to that shit, man. Fuck these wives, man. What y'all niggas do?
hey, no, hey. Oh my God.
Detrimental.
Shit over, bro.
Nigga detrimental to positivity, dog.
I've been married the longest, bro, so I can say that. Like, I can say that. So
Crazy, bro.
this has been episode 230 of The Horsemen. We appreciate it.
Nah,
we appreciate
for
our
real.
brother pulling up on us
I
today.
bruv.
Oh, my bad. Say it again. Say it
I
again.
bruv. I bruv.
Do it in your
Real.
English
Do it in your
accent.
English
I ain't
accent.
got it. I ain't even gonna offend cuz like
What do you
that.
feel about the queen dying?